Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Aggies will kick this deep to start us off. Kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. They go with a direct snap. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Direct snap to the back. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that 1st down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll hand it off. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks loose now into the open field. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score: Oklahoma 7, Texas A&M 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Extending the play now. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Hands off to the left. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Powerful running here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And third down, it's a handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try to run this one in. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Sooners offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that will pick up the first down, a spot at 38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards, down second and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman. But DeMarco Murray and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, but running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And is intercepted. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incompletion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
At the 47-yard line. First down for the offense.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To throw, it's Reed. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Aggies hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. The pocket breaking down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And they heave it deep downfield. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Tiny space at the 20. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They just keep feeding the running back the rock, and they cannot stop him. Another touchdown for him.
This running back is having a career game here today. You know, in the defense, they've had the entire first half, halftime, to try to come up with some adjustments. Nothing that they are coming up with is working. From this offense, continue to give this back more chances.
Now they get set to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Testing the right side here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They go with a direct snap. Gets the first and still running. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is dropped.
Bro, intercept our ball.
Big game, but he couldn't hold on.
How the fuck did just do it
Well, this
up?
quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
He's brought down at the 18. Brings up second down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Texas A&M 28, Oklahoma 7.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. And the Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Look like a wedding cake almost. So
quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
What a really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Back in motion now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
QB just ran out of options. He decides to take matters into his own hands and takes off on that scramble. I thought he might come close to getting it to the end zone. Comes up just a little bit short.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
I mean, that's as safe a call as you can make, right? Just have that quarterback get behind that big offensive line and push, but he wasn't able to get past the line that they needed for the 1st down.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the game will pick up the 1st down, tackled at the 22. And the Aggies will crank up the tempo.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down and 10.
Here we go. 691, here's Spark.
To the air, it's Reed. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And that pass ball is incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Rifles this football to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They've got him, but they convert on third down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll use that running game trying to bleed the clock here.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Heading left after the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They go with a direct snap. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. No problem, knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Sooners offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. He has first down yardage at the 46. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Is moving out of the pocket now. And that catch is hauled in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand, you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.